Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to construct a confidence interval from a t-distribution. So we have this problem where we have the weights of randomly selected girls, and the data is given from the National Center for Health Statistics, and we see that we only have 15 samples. Now this actually meets one of our conditions for using a t-distribution where n is going to be less than 30. And here we see that our n is 15, so n equals 15. We see that our average is 30.9. Average is 30.9. And our S value is 2.9. And this data is actually in hectograms, or Hg. And we want to find a 95% confidence interval of the mean birth weight of girls. So our alpha value is 0.05. Now, for a t-distribution, this is going to be pretty much the same. It's going to be our confidence interval, or our margin of error, is going to be given by our average plus or minus our critical t-value times our sampling standard deviation divided by the square root of our samples. So in this case, that is going to be 30.9 Hg plus or minus, we don't know our critical t-value, so that's what we're going to have to find, times 2.9 divided by the square root of 15. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to find the our critical t-value. And to do that, we are going to need to first identify our degrees of freedom. So in this case, our degree of freedom is going to be n minus 1, which is going to be 15 minus 1, or 14. So we have that. And we have the alpha value, so we just need alpha over 2. And that's going to be 0.05 over 2, or 0.025. And now we can use a t-table to actually find our critical value. And if we look at this, we know that our degree of freedom is 14, so we're going to want this row, and our area is 0.05, so we're going to want this column. And that gives us a critical value of 2.145, so we write that down. So our t of alpha over 2 is going to be 2.145. And now we just need to plug that into our formula. So that's going to be equal to 30.9 Hg plus or minus 2.14 times 2.9 divided by 15 square root. Then if we just pull out our Desmos, we will find that this is going to be times 2.9 divided by square root of 14. We will find that the top value, or if we add the value on the right, so this is actually going to be equal to 2.41 times 2.9 divided by the square root of 15. So this is going to be 30.9 Hg plus or minus 1.606. So we round this up to 1.61. And since we know that we don't really need to, but we'll just say that it's 1.6. So it's going to be plus or minus 1.6. And that gives us 30.9 minus 1.6. That gives us a floor of 29.3, comma 30.9 plus 1.6, 32.5 Hg. And if we wanted to be more accurate, we could do 30.9 minus C. And I'm going to do this in a different color. .294. Round this to 3 decimal places. 32.506. And that's our answer. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.